If you are a consumer who uses Zepto, Blinkit, Swiggy Instamart to order various products in all these delivery apps, and this video is for you, I have with me Miss Saroja, who is a consumer right activist from the Consumer Action Group. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Hi, Pramila.
Ma'am, we
Nice
order
being
a
here.
lot of we order a lot of things using delivery apps, right from a pencil box, right from sanitary pads, vegetables, fruits, anything all over. But there are so many kinds of fees that we pay for the product: processing fee, rain fee, platform fee, handling charges, so many fee. How a consumer should be aware of this? Can you please explain on this?
Sure. Actually, to be very honest, I don't even know how many consumers are aware that they are being charged all these fees. So I think it's very important for the platforms to actually be transparent and put out these charges, additional charges that they actually levy. That's one on the part of the platforms. And for consumers, I think they should know what they are paying for. So, in addition to the product cost, what else are they paying for is something that, as an aware consumer, like they should know. So, they should also know the difference between the product price when they buy it from a brick and mortar store and when they're buying it, placing an order online. They should know that what's the difference in the cost that they are paying. It's something that it's a right of a consumer to know, and they should, as an aware consumer, they should know. And then if they still prefer to go with this, it's their option. No one is going to stop them from doing that. But as an informed consumer, they should know what they are paying for. Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, what influences a consumer trust and loyalty in these quick commerce apps?
Actually, I think the first and foremost thing is the delivery speed. Because within sitting from the convenience of it, actually sitting from home and placing the order, and the speed at which the product gets delivered at your place, and also the reliability of it, like you're sure to get the product soon. So I think this actually helps in it helps build the loyalty of a consumer over a period in time. And the app liability also, like if the usability, sorry, the app usability, if it is very user friendly and the consumer is able to actually go and place an order, this actually helps in building a consumer's trust, and consumer will want to actually go again, use the app to buy the products, and then available of a whole range of products through the app.
Consumer
So this
durables,
again is
vegetables.
something.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everything that the consumer wants is available at one place, and they are able to choose what they want. That again helps in building the trust and loyalty of a consumer consistently. So,
All right.
so that the consumer doesn't need to go anywhere else, and they can trust and they can actually use the app. So this
Okay.
again actually helps. Yeah.
Right. Federal viewers, you are watching this
And
interview that goes live in the federal platform. We are talking about various kinds of transactions that you make using these apps, like delivery apps like Zepto, Blinkit, Swiggy, Instamart, and many other delivery apps. And this interview focuses on how you can make your choices of being aware while you make your purchases, while you spend your money. Please hold on and continue watching this video. Ms. Saroja, can you please explain whether the national platforms are doing these apps are doing transparent jobs in pricing and service quality? Are they transparent?
to ensure actually whether they are being actually they are not transparent always. But then we have the Central Consumer Protection Authority that has been established under the Consumer Protection Act 2019. So the Central Consumer Protection Authority actually looks into these kind of issues that affect consumers at a larger scale, and they actually have come out with some various guidelines and regulations to actually regulate this space, to actually make the service providers more accountable. So that way, if you will see the CCPA actually recently they had actually addressed one issue of differential pricing, where actually the consumers were charged differently based on the type of phone they used, actually. So if it were iPhone consumers, then the pricing was different. If they were Android consumers, then the pricing was different. So the iPhone consumers were charged more. So this kind of an issue actually was noticed by the CCPA, and they took action. CCPA either takes action suo moto if they notice this, or if an issue is represented to them, and if they come to know that it is a larger issue that affects the interests of consumers across the country, then they actually take action on that. So CCPA had taken action on this, and
All right.
so similarly, with regard to the with regard to transparency also, actually they had been actually they had uh, so some platforms like Zepto and all, they actually say that one of their claims is that the product will be delivered in 10 minutes time and all. So they had actually asked them to substantiate that they were able to deliver the product within the specified 10 minutes. And so the main aim is to prevent misleading advertisements, misleading claims made by these platforms, so that consumers are not exploited or cheated in the marketplace. Basically,
Okay.
so CCP has taken several such actions, and similarly, they have also tried to come out with guidelines on dark patterns, which is a
Hmm.
major concern, because like we get to see several such manipulative tactics by the platforms to promote their products. So
Yes.
they have actually tried to address that as well. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Sarojam, is you have actually pointed out what are the options available for the consumer when they want to, when they have a grievance. So there are some helpline options also, right? There is National Consumer Helpline 1915. What are the other options which a consumer, if at all they want to file a complaint, a grievance, what are the grievance redressal mechanism available?
Yeah, as you had rightly mentioned, filing a complaint with the National Consumer Helpline is an option that is available to consumers, where all types of consumer issues are actually taken notice of, and action is initiated, like the notice is sent to the opposite party. And similarly, there are consumer groups like us who actually help out consumers in case of such problems. So we represent on their behalf to the companies and try to get issues resolved. And we have the consumer commissions as well, the consumer courts. So where a consumer can approach, can file a complaint to seek redress.
Right. There are other, local apps that are coming up compared to this national level apps in the sense the multinational companies apps. There are some local apps that are becoming popular. For example, there is an app called Zarur in Tamil Nadu, which is designed and operated locally. It started off from Chidambaram town and it is spreading across Tamil Nadu now. So the federal spoke to a couple of people who work in the sense who work on these apps. So they said they have reduced these processing fee, transaction fee, handling charges, all that. So now many hotel companies are trying to mingle with them to take the business. So how successful are these local apps?
So if they are going to reduce the charges, and then it is an attraction for the businesses. And if that is going to impact the price on the consumer, then definitely consumer would choose that. And moreover, with the local apps, it's like there will be some personalized offerings, I would say, because they may understand the preferences of the local community and the cultural nuances and the consumption patterns, and they may operate accordingly, which could be beneficial to the consumers. And also the relationship that they may be building with the local vendors, because they are also from the local area, so that might also work better. And they will be able to deliver products that suit the needs of the consumers. So that way,
Fine.
I think if they are going to, yeah.
Fine, ma'am. Thanks for
Yes.
explaining all these concepts to us and reaching out all these important messages to the federal viewers. Thank you so much for your information.